Hi, I'm professional sports handicapper Ross Benjamin. It's Wednesday, May 20th, time for another edition of my NFL regular season win totals report. We've already covered 9 teams already, and we'll continue our tour of the NFL. Today, we're going to be looking at the New England Patriots, who right now, according to a consensus of offshore and Las Vegas sports books, the regular season win total as we speak is 9. To go over or under that regular season win total of 9, they would be at money line odds of minus 110. This number is awfully significant, folks. It's the sports books, in my opinion, that are really enticing you and begging you to take the Patriots over 9. Why do I say that? Sounds like a little bit of an oxymoron when you consider the fact that New England has won 10 games or more over the last 18 seasons. They haven't won less than 10 regular season games since 2002, and right now their total is at 9, and that in itself speaks volumes to me because I unequivocally trust the odds makers and the bookmakers to set an accurate line every day, any day, 24/7. Are they wrong on occasion? Absolutely. But in this particular instance, my antennas are up, and I'll tell you, and I'm going to further detail why. So let's start with the fact that unless you have been living under a rock as an avid NFL follower, you know that Tom Brady has opted for free agency and signed with Tampa Bay. So for the first time in a very, very long time, Bill Belichick won't have the future Hall of Famer as his quarterback. And what it looks like right now is it's going to be Jarrett Stidham as their starter, and he'll be backed up by the veteran Bobby Hoyer, who has some experience on 2 separate occasions. He's been with New England under Belichick. He knows the offensive system run by Josh McDaniels. But having said that, I was very surprised, as well as many others, that New England didn't either draft or opt to sign a free agent quarterback. Namely, I really thought they would go after Cam Newton, but that doesn't look like that's going to transpire as of right now. But you never know with Belichick. It's still only May 20th, plenty of time before training camp convenes and the regular season begins. But as of right now, by all accounts, he looks like he's going to go give Jarrett Stidham a chance to be their number 1 quarterback and possibly their quarterback of the future. Now, having said that, you look at New England's offense. Their offensive line is extremely good. They're very deep at the running back position. 3 solid backs. The wide receivers leave a lot to be desired. They're going to be, Julian Edelman, look, the guy might be a future Hall of Famer for all I know. He's a productive receiver, but he's not a guy who's going to stretch the field. And then you look at their other wide receivers. N'Keal Harry is unproven in his second year, although he was their number 1 choice a season ago. And Mohamed Sanu is not a guy that's going to take the top off of defense, just a solid receiver. My point being is I think they're going to be hard-pressed to stretch the field vertically. They don't have a Rob Gronkowski type of tight end to take some pressure off of their wide receivers. So Josh McDaniels is going to have his hands full in trying to operate this New England offense at the degree of efficiency it was when Tom Brady was under center. Defensively, this was one of the best defenses in the NFL last year, if not the best defense during regular season action. And they should be very good again this year, although they lost 4 starters from a season ago via free agency. However, what does remain intact is their 4 starters in their secondary, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a combination of 4 starters in the secondary that any team in the NFL could match when it comes to what New England puts on the field. The problem with New England's secondary, they're very thin as far as the depth chart goes, so they must remain healthy. Their front 7 is going to be hard-pressed to match the numbers or the statistics or the kind of performance they did a season ago. But you just never know because Bill Belichick, that's his specialty, the defensive side of the ball, and you can never underestimate Bill Belichick. Now, as far as their schedule goes, in terms of their current opponents for the 2020-2021 season and those teams' records from the season ago, New England is facing the toughest schedule in the NFL. So not only are they going through a transformation period in which they have to replace Tom Brady and 4 defensive starters and limited at the wide receiver position, they play the toughest schedule in the NFL to boot. You look at the road schedule is absolutely brutal. They go at Seattle, at the Rams, at Kansas City, at Houston, at the LA Chargers on a Thursday night, and then at Buffalo as well. Their home schedule, well, they got 2 non-division opponents that are going to be awfully tough. And the reigning NFC champion, the San Francisco 49ers, and then also last year's #1 overall seed in the AFC, the Baltimore Ravens, who were 14-2 a season ago. Not a picnic when it comes to the opposition they're going to be facing this year, on top of everything else that I just alluded to. I'm going to go under the total of 9 here on the New England Patriots at moneyline odds of -110. It's New England under 9 regular season wins. I'm Ross Benjamin. Until the next time, be safe, folks. Be responsible, and God bless each and every one of you.